Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You join us here on the first match day of Regional Division 2, and we're coming to you live from Stadium Yanworth here, as you're going to join us watching the game between Yanworth Athletic and A.R.S.E. Tony Lansdown joining you with Ronnie Nudger Jones as we're going to kick off this new season of non-league football.
Oh, fucking hell.
Ronnie, you're an expert at this level. What do you think of our two teams?
What level is that? Horizontal?
Of course, this is, I believe, officially the 11th level of English football, so by all means, enjoy. So Yanworth kicks us off here. Beautiful stadium we have here. A stadium, our attendance of record of 2,000 people, even though there's only 300 in the town. First
like
tackle.
The stadium, it's overlooked by the local prison.
Indeed. A team. So already a corner for Yanworth, already under the cosh are A.R.S.E. Newly founded team formed from the merger of Arlington Recreational and Sardine Ecumenical. So that's a dreadful corner.
Dreadful corner. Get him off the pitch. Oh!
Referee playing on advantage there.
How the fuck did he manage to play on advantage there when the ball went to the opposition player? Well done.
So Bush fouling two players there. Oh, and that's another awful tackle. Obviously targeting the captain there of the team, Tommy Felch.
Okay, I'm not on board with Yarmouth's hatchet tactics here now.
Certainly not. So John Cramp now, defensive midfielder, number 6 of A.R.S.E. Pass to Felch, and that's another cavalier challenge. Nudger, I think someone's reading from your textbook there.
Absolutely.
I think.
He went in full-blooded, straight through the back of his calves. Excellent.
So now I believe Tommy Felch is going to take this corner. Free kick rather, beg your pardon, and that's very bad. Poor effort there from the captain. Long kick out down by the goalkeeper. Taken down by the striker Flanagan. Poor challenge there from Cheek. Oakley, Bell running away from the challenge there. Keneally. That's a poor challenge. So Keneally not looking happy there.
Not looking happy because his opponent actually got up afterwards, and now he was looking to put him down for good.
I'm sure you'd be furious if that happened to you.
Oh, it's straight into the wall.
Desperate. So Bush then making a challenge at another bad foul. A lot of fouls here in this game. Little chatter there between the managers. We have a pitchside reporter. I don't think I have his name. What have you got for us, pitchside reporter?
Oh, had the match started?
Who was that?
No, somebody probably screaming at the microphone.
That sounded like a woman.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were loud. Anyway, so Sam Cheek now on the ball for A.R.S.E. and Mark Skid there fouled by one of the Yanworth players. Is that a woman as a pitchside reporter? I thought it was
fucking having women.
I just talked to my agents.
It's a fucking affirmative action all over again.
Desperate. Anyway, so John Cramp. Dispossessed there by the striker Flanagan. Tackling better than his defenders, I have to be honest.
He's also deeper than half his midfield as well.
Indeed, he's making a full run here. Bradley Bell fouled.
A run which was cut down.
Remarkably, that's the first booking of the game as the attacking midfielder Bradley Bell is booked for A.R.S.E. And the referee there checking his name to confirm that is in fact his surname. So, right, let's try this pitch.
Yeah, it's quite difficult to tell the surnames, given that the New Jersey's actually cut off the first and last letters.
Yeah, that was a printing error. Unfortunately, they're stuck with that for the whole season, Ronnie, which is a shame. Cleared out there. Another poor set pieces in this game so far. As I said. Lily there, fouled by Felch. And that's now Felch going into the book, which is not surprising. A very physical game so far in this opening contest of the new season. What do you rate your chances of A.R.S.E? Do you think they can go all the way this year?
Well, they're planning on sending their opponents all the way to the A&E room anyway, definitely.
Once again, I think
full-blooded tackles coming in here.
Yes, indeed. Same thing back in your old Millwall days, isn't it? You know, good old days. Anyway, Hinchcliffe running down the wing for Yanworth. Flanagan! And that's could be the first shot of the game. Yes, it is. And just shoots wide. A poor effort there in total, really, has to be said. Right, so we have a report coming in again from our pitchside reporter, woman. What do you...
T-woman.
Have you got something for us, or...?
Did that go in? I wasn't really paying attention. Has there been any goals?
I think Tommy Phelps is just about to have a go, and that's awful. Taking off his knee, I suppose.
Crowd's clearly not warming to him now. There's
No.
some monstrous boos out there from this local crowd of ingrates.
They are the jockeys, I understand,
Absolutely,
thanks to their proximity, and that's another shot for Flanagan, shoots wide.
Yeah, absolutely. Town of about 400, 500 people and only 30 in surnames.
And just a stone throw away from Cheltenham Racecourse as well.
And throwing stones is actually one of the local pastimes as well. They'll brick anything.
Yes, so one of the virtues of doing these games is actually travelling around these towns here in Gloucestershire. It's,
not really. I have to take my riot gear here today.
I was contractually obliged to say that.
Alright, thanks.
So Gavin then cleared out by, I believe that was Selzhaven, the central defender for A.R.S.E. Clark back on the ball, and that's the first save that Matt Plug, the A.R.S.E. goalkeeper, has to make. Safe hands there from Plug.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He got his hands firmly on that one.
As most of these keepers should do. Marski there, that's another bad foul.
That's a cowardly tackle.
Have you got anything into that, pitchside reporter, token woman?
The guy who just committed the foul has the exact same hairstyle as Felch. Embarrassing.
Classic observation skills there by someone who I will never know the name of. So Hinchcliffe.
Hinchcliffe running down, quite frankly, acres of space down that
Literally,
left flank.
yes. There's really holding back at the A.R.S.E. team. A very low line there. Interesting tactic there by the manager and owner of A.R.S.E., Herbert Horsington, who obviously runs a successful stables. Side bottom. And that goes straight.
Sideline in the glue industry as well.
That's his side business.
That's the side one.
Sam Cheek then goes to pass the skid in a very dramatic fashion. I'm not sure what it was all about that, but Blanchett dispossesses and passes to Hinchcliffe.
And again, he is just making hay down that
He
left
is
flank.
the unmarkable Hinchcliffe, it seems, and that's a poor cross.
Good thing he can't cross the fucking top.
It's good to see that the quality of football really doesn't struggle here in Regional Division 2. Can't wait for a full season of this action. Ronnie, can you?
I'm on tenterhooks.
As am I. So Mark Skid then. Dispossessed again. Poor play from the winger. Jack Rimmer trotting his way to the ball there, obviously under no pressure.
Rimmer clearly not wanting to exert too much effort here.
No, you want to conserve your energy when you're...
Absolutely, yeah. You don't want to slip into a calorie deficit during a fucking football match.
Of course.
Oh, absolutely. Well done, Skid. Straight into the defender there.
And that's Blanchett dispossessing for a corner. First corner of the game. After 47 minutes. My goodness. Corner now. I believe
here now would be very well done. Oh my god.
That is
what
dreadful.
the fuck was that?
Oh, hang on. Bottomley's got the ball here and it's fouled. Is that a penalty? I can't see actually. The camera is just turned away. No, it's a free kick. And Tommy Felch is going to take it. Last kick off the half. Felch. And it's in! What a strike from the captain! A strike, Nudger Jones, surely you'll agree, worthy of at least League 2.
Absolutely. Look at this. Takes it up.
That's outstanding.
Straight in there.
Token woman, do you understand what happened there? Or do you need to explain that to you?
What's offside?
I see we have a lot of work to do. So as you have it, that's half time, and what a way to end the half, Nudger.
And it's a fantastic. He scored just in the right time. The crowd will not be happy. They're all probably going to go home and beat their cousins.
Which is typically the fashion, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we're going to take a brief intermission then, as I explain the offside rule to our apparently female pitchside reporter, and we'll see you again for the second half. Do join us for that. Thank you. Right, ladies and gentlemen, you join us for the second half of this pulsating action here between Yanworth and A.R.S.E. Tony Lansdown and Nudger Jones joining you once again. And already A.R.S.E. on the front foot after that scintillating goal before half time. Bradley Bell. Felch turns and scores! What a strike that is! Tommy Felch.
He scores when he fucking wants.
Absolutely, as is the chant, I understand, from the fans. What a turn that is. Poor marking, surely, Nigel. You wouldn't run for that when you were managing teams back in the day?
Nah, I'd have taken him out.
Yeah, like literally, or?
I would have looked to have two-footed him there.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So now Yanworth's really demoralised now, you have to say.
Well, they've got no other option but to go for it.
Yeah, unfortunately so. And that's a booking again now for, I believe that's Chris Cheek, yes indeed. And as his brother there on the opposite flank, also in the wars. I'm not sure how that's a foul, to be honest. It seemed that they found the player behind him. Token woman, I apologise for that. That didn't seem to make any sense.
No, none of this does. Was the goalkeeper not offside?
No.
Oh.
I'll explain later.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Evidently. How on earth did she get past the vetting? We did interviews for this.
We vet people.
Yes. Well, I did.
You sure?
Yes.
Oh no, they go down and it counts as a convicted fraudster.
Yeah, she must have been wearing a wig. Though.
Yeah, must be.
Yes. But you can't say that. We're live.
Shit.
Yeah. Anyway, Bradley Bell then on the ball, and Chris Cheek then whips in looking for that, and only finds Lily, which is
he gives the ball straight back to him, and
very
nice generous act there.
Yes, lobs in there for Felch on his hat trick and is cleared. Clark, Sam Cheek, good tackle that from Cheek. Finds Felch again and shoots wide. Tommy Felch is really itching for goals here at the moment.
Absolutely, he took that sweetly on the volley. Perfect.
Unfortunately, well, not exactly perfect. Nudger, it went wide.
Oh, fuck you then.
Nudger Jones
Just
there.
spoke up, okay? Oh,
that's
a
a
superb tackle.
Well, hang on a second now. Cheek is on a yellow card. Yes, he's off.
Oh.
Chris Cheek has been sent off in this game for that challenge on the man with the pink boots there, Boosh. So, token woman, allow me to explain. When two yellow cards happen, I hope you're writing this down. When two yellow cards happen to the same person, that person is
My
sent
crayon
off.
broke. Hold on.
Oh, goddamn. Okay, note to self, get her a stationary budget next time.
She wrote it on the back of a napkin.
I don't know. I'm not looking at her. So, John Cramp. I don't make on
A.R.S.E now down to 10 men.
Yes.
But with 2 goals to the good.
Yes,
it's
Fel.
still all to do for Yanworth.
Oh, and as you can see, Felch just broke the offside
Absolutely.
there. Unfortunately, as you can see from the replay, pretty high-tech replays we have at this level. I'm very impressed. Thanks to our benefactors, Arlington Ales, which I believe you're drinking right now, Nigel.
Well, absolutely. The only beer that tastes better is vomit.
In fact, that's because you have the vomit flavour.
Oh.
Yes.
Alright.
There's apricot actually in the flavour. So anyway,
Apricot.
yes. Oh, and Selzhaven there with a cheeky challenge, it has to be said. Quite cynical there from Yerda Selzhaven. Jamaican, but an English national, as you can see. So
well,
Flanagan,
they did own them.
they did.
Yes, they did.
Colonialism still works somewhere
Absolutely.
in the world. So now Flanagan, it hits the wall. I was about to say, trying to replicate the heroics of Felch on the opposite side, but I'm afraid not.
No.
So now we have another throw then for Yanworth, who have really struggled in this game, it has to be said. I will say they've been committed.
High pressing of A.R.S.E has really.
Yes, it's a very pressing A.R.S.E team, isn't it? Flanagan chested down, but a combination of Selzhaven and side bottom there. I'm not sure who got the tackle. I can't see from the side.
I'm quite liking the cavalier attitude of the defence there with reckless
Very,
sliding tackles.
very
in their own
committed.
box.
Very committed. May explain why they're down to 10 now.
Absolutely.
So now Hinchcliffe and Flanagan now on the ball. That's another reckless challenge from side bottom away from goal as well. It's I think it's even something that would happen in women's football if you're familiar with that token woman.
They're allowed to play football?
Yeah, it's news to me too. And then we have a change for A.R.S.E, as I believe that's Pillock coming on for one of the central defenders, and Adam Neal is on for Fancity Hinchcliffe. I didn't realise that was his first name. And that was a terrible free kick there, so there's confirmation as Yerda Selzhaven comes off for James Pillock. Clark now, as Chris Cheek puts in another cavalier challenge after his brother Chris
Yeah,
sent off.
the two cheeks are really pressing them now, I'm telling you.
Well, unfortunately, the one cheek is gone now. Unfortunately.
Absolutely.
It's been
Well,
removed.
that's what happens when you press really hard, like one of them will go numb,
I find that
and
to
then
be
the
the
other one
case.
just won't have any idea.
No, that's a pity. And yeah, that's a replay of ball going out of play. I'm going to have to shoot our director as well. Now, who's this coming on now? We have, I believe that is, yes, Daniel Harper coming on for Gary Gavin, who I think was on the pitch anyway. Didn't really see him out there. And John Cramp coming off for Jamie Grundle. Indeed. And that's Mark Skid now in the book. I believe that's now, 15 players in the books now in this game? I've lost count at this stage. I hope you're keeping count, woman. You're in charge of the stats here for this game.
Oh no.
Thank you, token woman. As ever, intelligent conversation. So, Flanagan chested down and forces a save from Plug at that. Good save as well from the young goalkeeper.
Absolutely, Plug got down well for that.
Yes, he's been solid as a rock, I have to say, from
he
the goalkeeper.
He gets right in there quite tightly.
Yes, well, that's what you want from your goalkeeper, isn't
Absolutely,
it?
no
Yes.
space around the edges, nothing.
No.
Snug as a bug.
Airtight.
Absolutely.
Airtight. Yes. Harper now. That's
Oh!
another dreadful challenge from Bottomley, who was also on a booking, I'll remind you. And I believe that's the final change now for A.R.S.E. as Sean Clenchington comes on for Sam Cheek.
Absolutely, that's what you'll always do when a cheek comes off. You
Yes.
clench it.
Clench, of course. And safe hands from Plug, who has been, as I said, absolutely solid for
He's been
for
imperious
A.R.S.E.
as well.
today. So now that's out to Grundle. Under pressure from Clark and Bradley Bell now on the field, and that's Felchfeld. So now it's another booking for Lee Wilson. You kind of deserved that, in fairness, Ronnie, I think it's fair to say.
Absolutely. Hitting things and running away, it's the criminal mentality.
The charges were dropped, Ronnie, will count the match.
Yeah.
Okay. So, free kick, Felch fancying himself again. Goes over. I think, as you can see, it's been a very physical game. A.R.S.E. outfouling Yanworth by more than a factor of 2. Do you do Matt's talking or?
No.
I thought not.
Numbers are silly.
Was that you saying that or was her? I can't tell. Clenchington. Crosses in. Grundle! Saved and follows up and scores! And I think it's fair to say that's as you wrote then for Grundle. And A.R.S.E. safely home with 3 points and 3 goals. You can't say better than that for an away performance. And for the 300 people here in attendance, the entire town of Yanworth now have to go home bitterly disappointed. They are beaten by this team, whose first game we've just witnessed. And that's full time, ladies and gentlemen. That is our first game in the books for Regional Division 2. Nudger, what do you think of that?
It was a fantastic performance. Very well done. Lots of ears collected as well, from, as we can see by the plethora of bookings.
Yes, indeed. The referee was kept busy
Absolutely.
tonight. Well, that'll do us then for this broadcast of Regional Division 2. Hopefully you can join us for next week's broadcast right here next Sunday. Until then, I've been Tony Lansdown. That's been Nudger Jones. We'll see you next time. See us out with highlights of the game. And of course, thanks to our pitchside reporter, whose name I will hopefully get on to.